All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to CAGcast episode number 663. I'm your host, Chiefy D, here in Long Island, New York. And as always, we're joined by a man who has the most important announcement to make in his career, Wombat.
I changed things up at the top of the ad. Did you hear it?
What do you mean?
I said tonight's CAGcast.
Oh,
I thought that would be fun. Even if someone's listening to it in the morning, they could pretend that they're listening to it at some fancy evening event.
that's some next level thinking.
Yep. Also, look behind me. It's Mrs. Wombat.
Yep, you can crush her
She's-
head. Crush her head. Yes, we did it. We did it. Oh, it's brutal.
I know.
Somebody call the cops. Woo! Well, welcome to the show, everybody.
Thank you.
We're still here.
Mm-hmm.
We're this is our first show back from Thanksgiving? No. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. We had the kids right before Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
Then we all had our crazy Thanksgivings.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're here again.
Oh, is that it? I'm also wearing new glasses.
Those are new glasses.
Yeah, that's all I got to say about that.
Right. Excellent. Well, how was everybody's Thanksgiving?
It was fine. It wasn't like
Low profile.
It was small. It was very small and intimate. It was 6 people, and we didn't make a turkey though. That was the difference.
I don't accept that.
We decided because of the 6 people that were going, 4 of them don't really like turkey. So it was.
Does that matter?
Doesn't that
We
mean
had
they
a
just haven't had it prepared properly?
No,
feel?
I've had. I like the turkey. I'm part of the 2.
Oh, I know.
We had prime rib instead. Bone-in prime rib. It was better than any turkey you're gonna get.
That was something that was available at the Tokyo American Club Thanksgiving. You could have the turkey or you could have the prime rib. Those are your meat options.
Yep.
We had crab legs and mussels and oysters.
What? That's not very kosher.
We had a whole seafood bake.
See?
And
So
no
there.
turkey?
For no turkey. It was the same 4 people that I see every day. It's what we had for Thanksgiving.
So you might as well. Yeah. Well, you don't have turkey every day though. So why did you have to mix up the food part of it?
Because we didn't have turkey in the house.
You had crab legs. In the house?
Just crab. Well, they have crabs in the backyard and they hunt them.
Yeah. No, we had previously bought that. I don't know. I think it was in our house already. We were going to make it, so we decided, hey, this is going to be our big seafood Thanksgiving, and it turned out great.
Do your kids like the mussels and the crab legs?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. Not every child likes mussels. That's sort of
So we kind of prescribed to the same thing Cheapy does of here is your supper.
Do you want to eat tonight?
What we just made. So 90% of the time that works. Now we're not like super just brutal about it. If it's clear that like they can't even stomach something, then yeah, we have the backup plans. But we fight pretty hard not to go to the backup plans.
What's an example of something that was not stomached?
Mussels and crab legs?
No, that was perfectly fine. Everybody enjoyed their mussels and oysters and crab legs and corn on the cob.
I would too.
I'm trying to think of like, I don't know. It's just like random stuff. Like they might not like the taste of some kind of pizza or whatever. My daughter's not really big into pizza.
Pizza. That's the thing your daughter doesn't like?
That's the thing. It's like, no, not really into this pizza here.
You're not going to get mad at that. Like,
Does
okay,
she like red sauce? Because I find when
Yeah.
I was a kid, I hated red sauce.
No, she likes all the ingredients. Like her favorite food is tomatoes.
Okay.
So she likes all of the ingredients that are on a pizza. She loves cheese. She loves bread. But if you put all those things together and make a pizza, unless it's the Lunchables version.
Oh my God. That's a thing? A pizza Lunchable?
That's been a thing since we were kids.
Yeah, it's always been around. Cheapy doesn't know.
It's the number one Lunchable because
It's
you
gross.
get to make it. Oh, it's horrible for you and it's gross.
Right.
But as a occasional snack, it's no worse than some Oreos.
New Yorkers don't fuck with pizza Lunchables. Even Wombat wouldn't do that.
No, I've never had. I can honestly say I've never had a pizza Lunchable.
I knew it. I felt confident saying that.
I'll tell you
Oh,
what,
man.
though. Now
If
that
you guys ever come to Ohio, I can
Yeah.
treat you to
I'm
some
good.
pizza lunchables.
With my daughter home from school every other day, at least once a week, we do the pizza lunch, where I just get a whole pizza.
Yeah, that's what a
Pizza
New Yorker would do.
for the office.
That's a New York type of move
Yeah.
right there. Not
Mhm.
Lunchables. They probably don't even sell pizza Lunchables here. 'Cause people
They
would
do.
just-
They do. My son loves tomatoes, hates tomato sauce. Yeah.
Right.
Oh.
Well, we went to a restaurant for Thanksgiving. Had very good turkey. I knew that this place would make a good turkey.
Was the chef there, the chef owner there, or no?
Oh, I don't know. The place we went was Small Batch, which is in Roosevelt Field, the shopping mall. Roosevelt Field has nice restaurants now.
Yeah, and it's owned and operated by Tom Colicchio.
He's known
Celebrity
for
chef.
his clicky sounds that he makes.
That's the mall with the basement office putt-putt course?
Correct.
Yes. Yes.
Sorry.
They're probably having a rough time right now, that basement office putt-putt. But I'm not sure. But yeah, that restaurant, I knew it's all like American food, like high-end American food. So of course they could make a turkey good, and they did. It was delicious.
It's a very good restaurant. I've been there.
Mall Thanksgiving.
Mall thanks. Not well. We didn't actually go into the mall because it's it's connected to the outside of the mall. So the fancy restaurants at Roosevelt Field are connected to the outside. You don't have to go into the mall per se, but you could if you wanted to for the total mall experience. I don't know about you. I'm probably sure about Wombat though. I spent a lot of time at the malls growing up. We had like 2 big malls. Wombat, did you not spend a lot of time?
No, I spent a lot. We used to go. As soon as we could drive,
Right to the mall.
forget it. Yeah, we would go to Roosevelt Field.
Right. Not Sunrise Mall?
No, we would because we knew girls near there.
Shady girls, probably.
I'm not going to say that, but you can.
Whatever
And
that
we
means.
used to drive to the
If they were
store.
talking to Wombat at the mall, they're probably shady.
Yeah. Uh-huh. That's what the Sunrise Mall was for. So.
Right.
Now that's my closest mall, which is sort of a weird full circle.
I didn't even know that was still in business. I figured that
It's
just
still
burned
there.
down.
I don't think I've been there in a couple of years.
Right. Oh. They have an Orange Julius, I remember.
You
I
know what?
think.
The last time I was there was like 3 businesses.
Right,
And
that's what I'm saying. I
tumbleweeds.
can't believe it's still there.
There were literal tumbleweeds going right past you.
Right.
Mhm.
All right. How about some show feedback?
Sure, which I put in the wrong place on the outline, but that's okay. Woody Nickname has to say, gentlemen, the first half hour of this episode was an absolute delight, a breath of fresh air. I had a big smile plastered on my face the whole time. I hope you make a tradition of having the kids on from time to time. I had no idea what he was talking about until he got to the last 4 words of his post. So I guess he likes listening and seeing our children.
No one's ever referred to the show before as an absolute delight. If
Now, it takes kids.
Right. All it takes is adorable children's.
Mhm.
Um,
And some of us have them.
yeah, read this next one too.
Okay. Alex Riggs, the game, says, can I bottle Shipwreck's pure, genuine elation while laughing at his daughter asking him about his boring podcast?
Is your show always this boring?
She was trying
Yeah.
to say it off mic.
I heard it. Well, after. Yeah, that's.
I heard it during.
Yes, yeah. I saw the video of you laughing. It's very funny. I tweeted it before. I think I fleeted it also. I don't know what
You
happened.
fleeted it?
Yeah, you made it.
Is that still a thing?
Yeah, it's still a thing. Yeah, that was fun having the kids on. That worked
Yeah.
surprisingly well, I thought.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see, like, when Sabrina learns to talk on mic, like, how many years will that be?
Well, I think if she had her own mic, it would
That's
have
the
been a
key.
lot easier. Than
When are you going to set up a
Loom.
recording studio for your family?
She wants her own show.
She does?
Yeah.
Oh, like her own podcast?
Yeah,
Or
she wants to do one herself.
Does she want
Just
this one?
She can have it.
you can take the night off once in a while.
She wants to do like a makeup one.
So video, obviously.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
More power to her.
All right.
Yeah.
Like on Twitch or something?
I don't know. Probably.
Is that legal? Can you be 12 years old and have your own?
I think you can. She
Oh.
like lives on Twitch now, so I wouldn't be
She would
surprised
know.
if that's what she wants to do.
I made Ty. I didn't make Ty, but afterwards I asked Ty if he wanted to sit with me while I edited the show and did everything that it takes to make it into a podcast. And he did. He did. He actually said yes.
Wow.
And
I
he
feel bad that my daughter was saying there was boring stuff with this.
it wasn't that boring, and it was one of those productions where everything went just fine, so it went very smoothly and quickly, as opposed to one of those productions where, let's say, like your mic drops out for 10 seconds and then or 30 seconds, then I got to pull the audio off the Twitch feed and then insert it and all. That he definitely would have bailed, because that took like several hours. But he seemed generally interested. He didn't say that he wanted to do his own show afterwards, like Sabrina, but he didn't complain about being boring either. So I guess we're right in the middle.
She did watch it afterwards.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she enjoyed watching it.
Okay.
I think really I didn't explain enough of it going in. Like, hey, here's what we're going to talk about. She was like ready to talk about bug snacks. Like, and so she was
Confused.
She was wondering how we were like 15 minutes in, just like
Right.
all of our listeners, and not talked about video games yet.
Well, she's on the same page as everybody else then.
Right.
The best part of that, which is unfortunately the audience was not privy to, was the 10 minutes before the show, Emmeline just was so excited to talk. She's like, I can't wait to talk about everything. And I was explaining how, I'm going to tell you, you're going to know when it's your turn to talk, because I'm going to call you by name and you'll know it's definitely your turn. And she just was so excited to talk. And we're like, all right, just calm down, wait for the show. And then when the show finally starts and I throw it to her, she just hid behind you. It's a classic move.
Pretty typical.
I was not expecting that, but I should have. What else we got, Wombat, in the show feedback? What are you doing
I
there?
think I'm
Knitting
going
a
to
sweater?
skip to the last one.
Okay.
Jeff Hester has to say, because we already did two about the kids.
Yeah.
Jeff Hester has to say, I cannot understand how anyone managed to get a console these days. I've been following all the Twitter folks with alerts on, shortcuts to the store pages, loaded and waiting on announced times, but I cannot score an Xbox to save my life. I'm not going to pay a markup, but I basically stopped playing console games for the last couple of months in anticipation of these things.
Wait, what?
I don't know.
Because you can't get the new console, you just stop playing?
I would say that's probably, you don't need to do that, especially with the Xbox. If I would say pick up the Assassin's Creed or Rise of the what is it, Immortals, Phoenix Rising, because you could pick up where you left off.
Right, that's weird.
You could also play Fortnite.
Right.
Pick up where you left off. Just saying. There's got to be other games too. Well, you could transfer your saves, can't you?
There are other games too.
Yes, there's a lot actually.
I meant other games you could transfer your saves on.
Right, where
Pretty
you can
much
pick
all
up.
of them.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
a bunch. There's a bunch.
Yeah.
Did you finish reading what he had to say or no?
That's fine. We're
Okay,
done.
Yeah, good.
Mhm.
Because I disagree with that last part. Yeah, I mean, it's very hard to get one now. I mean, Xbox is probably easier, but still, you got to be on top of things at least.
Got to be on it still.
Yeah. You
Oh, by the way, my friend who called me to ask where he called. For those who don't know, but they do. A friend of mine called me 2 weeks ago, the Friday before I got my Xbox, and goes, "Hey, I need one of those Xboxes. Where can I get one?"
Sure.
And I said, "Nowhere."
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, and then without skipping a beat, he goes, "I guarantee I could get one within 48 hours."
Why would he even call you then in the first place?
I don't know. That was
He couldn't wait 48 hours, I guess.
That was what, 18 days ago?
He thought that you could get him one in 24 hours.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So
And he still doesn't
enjoying
have
his
one.
Xbox for
I should-
16 days.
Yeah. Still no Xbox in his
Right.
house.
Right. And he called you with some bullshit too, right?
Yes, he did. He goes, "Someone offered me 5."
A bundle of 5
A bundle
Xboxes.
of 5.
Right. For how much?
What was it, like $3,000?
Yeah, that's only $100 markup on each one. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
There's no way you're getting that.
I just tell you the news. I forward it on.
I hear you. I mean, I get messages from my friends once in a while too. Same thing, but they believe me when I tell them. Once I explain it to them, I'm like, look, you just can't really get one right now. I mean, the Xbox maybe if you're on it. PlayStation, not unless you're a bot or you're going on eBay and spending $1,000, I guess.
yeah.
Last time I looked, it was $1,000.
Did you watch our friend of the show, Ben Gilbert, on Good Morning America discuss this very issue?
No, I did not.
I believe it is on the Good Morning America YouTube channel. If you missed it, you
What
can
did he have
watch,
to say? Did he say
consoles
that
are
he
really-
should to follow ad video game deals and go to Cheap Ass Gamer?
Yes, that's what he said, and he said
that-
consoles are really hard to find right now.
I mean, rather, how many times did he mention Cheap Ass Gamer?
Oh,
what-
4.
4. Yeah, I knew. He obviously
It was
mentioned
borderline egregious, but I
Right.
figured what
He had the big shirt on the back, the green screen logo.
He actually had sirens that
Right.
when they would go. "Caw,
Was he
caw,
talking about?
caw."
He keeps posting. Ben writes for Business Insider, and he keeps tweeting his articles. But I always have reached my limit, so I don't feel like I'm going to be paying for Business Insider. Like I pay for New York Times. That's where and maybe Washington Post, but I draw the line at Business Insider. I feel to read about PlayStation 5s being sold out. I mean, I want to support Ben. I'd rather just send Ben $5. So I don't. Did he talk about the buying
Yes.
clubs
Mhm.
rather? Yeah, I
The
read
bots.
about that.
Yeah, he talked about bots.
Bots and you can subscribe to Discord channels and join a buying club
Mm.
where it's like a team effort to
No
fuck
team.
everyone else.
Right. Oh, hopefully they get more supply after the holidays. I don't think much is coming prior to the holidays.
Right.
Nope.
I'm tired of the emails. I mean, I'm glad that people reach out to me to ask because
Did you see? I know you guys saw it because I sent you the link. I'm assuming you opened it up today. So Amazon had a problem similar to the problem with my Xbox, but in the UK, PS5s were getting stolen. Right? They were getting stolen. Amazon was delivering cat food and stuff instead of the PlayStation 5s.
this has happened before, I believe, in the UK. This sounds very familiar.
So today it came out that miraculously Amazon came up with a solution to say, oh, we'll fill those orders when we get stock in. You guys will be the first ones to get the PlayStation 5s when they come in.
Brilliant.
Brilliant plan. Brilliant.
So they
plan.
solved it in the UK, but not
They
in the
solved
US.
it for the UK. Meanwhile, I'm still on a sticky note on some guy's computer that says Shipwreck needs an Xbox when we get more in.
That's funny. So I guess the Amazon is admitting that the people stole them and replaced them with kitty litter, and that's what they said.
Yeah, they openly tell you that they investigate and fire these delivery drivers or
Oh, okay,
warehouse workers.
Like Twitter reports, when you report tweets on Twitter.
gotcha. So these people are getting fired. That's what I was.
Yeah, but they're seasonal workers. They're
Yeah, so
getting
they don't care.
fired for seasonal jobs where they got a PlayStation 5 out of it.
Mm. That's probably the only reason why they got the job.
I would say
'Cause they wanted that
that
PS5.
it sounds like British Mafia. Sounds like something out of that. What are those British mobster movies? The guy who married Madonna. What's his
Guy
name?
Ritchie.
Sounds like a Guy Ritchie heist.
I just watched the Saturday Night Live parody trailer for those with Bill Hader. It's "Don't go around here, no round row."
I don't know that.
That's a good one. But
Right. I haven't watched Saturday Night Live in a minute.
Oh, you should.